Ashe. Ashe. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm on the porch today. Can you all hear me? Somebody just throw a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, because I'm outside today on my balcony. Peace, tribe. Peace. I don't know how long they gonna let this chat stay up, yo. I don't even know if they gonna cut the live, because I got a lot I'm finna say. And some people ain't gonna like what I got to say, and I got a lot that I gotta do. First of all, I want to say everybody who's joining, who's gonna be watching this video, because I'm gonna post it to my YouTube, because I'm finna drop some heavy information. A lot of the information that I drop in, especially about those C19 shots, I cannot post on any social media. So I have opened up a Spotify account, a Spotify podcast, and I'm now putting those lectures on my Spotify podcast for everybody who's not a member of the spiritual group in Telegram, because the spiritual group has requirements, or who's not on the current events chat, because it's a lot of information, it's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff people need to know that they're really blocking. Like, they really are blocking. Soon as I post my stuff to YouTube, it's taken down in less than 5 minutes before anybody can even see it, because they getting ready to roll this shit out again, and they don't want people to know the truth. So everybody who's really releasing information right now that really has inside knowledge that they can't kill, because they can't touch me, but they will block everybody from being able to see it. Bliss you up, whoever want to try to come on the live. I got some heavy stuff I'm dropping, so I ain't even getting ready to accept the live right now, maybe in the second half of the lecture. You know, I came live today because I was incredibly disturbed. Incredibly disturbed. I don't know if you all have seen that post that's been circulating about the Empress. I think her name is Takia something. Takia, who got shot down by the motherfucking Gestapo ass police because she got caught stealing some alcohol. And she, of course, she was pregnant. So let me just go here real quick. It's a lot of attacks on the divine feminine right now. It's a lot of attacks on the great Sophia energy right now. It's a lot of them doing these psyops and putting stuff in the media to make us look like degenerates and bad people, because they want everybody to attack us and send us these negative frequencies, because we is the ones who's putting the energy of creation and love back into this realm, and they coming against us with everything that they got. And it's a lot of people that's on the program right now. It's a lot of hate for dang on carbon-based women right now. I came on that post when I saw it, because I knew what it was, but y'all gotta pay attention. All of these melanated women that they raising up to crash down, they done already sold us out. You got that Fannie Willis shit going on in motherfucking Georgia. They finna goddamn crucify her. Ain't nobody never asked theyself no question why they put a melanated woman up there against they motherfucking Antichrist. Ain't nobody never asked that question. They getting ready to crucify her. They getting ready to try to get Kamala in there. They getting ready to assassinate Donald Trump. I just want y'all to know that, or it's going to be an attempt against him. And I guarantee you, when they attempt it, they're going to say that it was a melanated person that done it, because they trying to start a race war. That's they Antichrist right there. You better know what that is. That's they goddamn checker piece on the board. You got a lot of people out here talking about blacks for Trump. You is black. You don't got no rights. And you probably a clone-ass, bot-ass motherfucker that these goddamn Anunnaki made, motherfucker. So go on ahead with it. But the shit getting really real. Like I said, some people not finna like what I gotta say. And I don't care. Hit the motherfucking unfollow button right now. Just go on and hit it. Do yourself a favor and do me one too. Cause I ain't got no time for a clone bot bitch that's listening to everybody else and not following theyself. So I really don't give no damns right now. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So I came on this masculine's post and I said, wow, they shot her. You understand? Like pure shot. That's my reflection. I don't care what she was doing. Hell, they give these people moralism, but they don't follow no goddamn morals. Every goddamn thing you sitting on right now was motherfucking stolen. They rape, kill, steal every fucking thing to get everything they got. And then they give you a false ass religion with some moral codes. And here your ass go, oh, she got what she deserved because she was stealing. Bitch, that whole store was stolen from you and your ancestors. But you gonna commend that Gestapo ass officer for shooting down a melanated woman in her car instead of being the masculine that we created you to and the motherfucking warrior and going and dragging these motherfuckers out in the street when they killed one of us and doing what we created you to do? Fucking clone ass, bot ass Negroes. I ain't got no time for them, bro. They sent all kind of negative frequencies to me. I had to goddamn clear the whole post out with a reverse RTR. That's how upset some of these low vibrational asses, carbon-based masculine out here is at melanated women. But then you have to come out a melanated woman's vagina, motherfucker. Somebody gave you motherfucking mercy, bitch. But you see a woman, a melanated woman, a carbon-based woman, because I shouldn't say melanated because it's really carbon, bitch. It's really carbon. And you got so much hate. You got so much motherfucking hate. Hate for us, but not hate for the motherfuckers that's killing us. Not hate for the motherfuckers that's locking you up. Not hate for the motherfuckers that's on your kids right now, motherfucking stealing them by the goddamn millions, doing fucking experiments on them. Not no hate for the motherfuckers that just dosed up your grandmas and your grandpas and everything with a goddamn biological motherfucking weapon. Do I need to keep on going? You ain't got no hate for them motherfuckers though, but you want to direct all the hate over here. Bitch, fuck you. I see you, so do the great mother. You know, you got so much patriarchy out here. So much patriarchy is out here. Everything that I see, that I read and text, a bunch of patriarchy. Because that's what they taught you to be. A lot of people walking around here really is clones. Really is clones. Just go read the holy tablets of Dr. York. He gonna tell you what the Anunnaki did when they came here to our motherfucking warrior planet. That's their Bible. That's their version of the truth. Well, let me give you the version from the motherfucking great dragon, bitch. The original 9, bitch. That would be me. And you ain't finna find this in no book, bitch, because we didn't scribe. You ain't gonna find much about the serpentine matriarchs in no book, bitch, because we didn't scribe. But over and understand, we was telepathic, and we still is. The only reason why I'm talking right now is because a lot of people ain't there because you clones and you can't speak telepathically anyway. So I gotta come down here like I always have and lower myself to try to get the message out. And that's fine. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm finna do it once again in this cycle. Tiamat, not motherfucking Kai. Tia Wat, or just This plane was created for the warriors. The warriors. We created this plane for the warriors. This was a training ground for the warriors. I need you to enter and understand that. So we had many different extraterrestrial life forms here before we were attacked. This was the warrior ground of the people who followed the Great Mother, the Great Leviathan, the dragon, the 9-headed dragon. It wasn't 7, it was 9 heads. First it was a dot, then it was 2 dots. The dots went in motion, created a black hole. Out of that black hole was the original 9 energies, all feminine. That's why every planet in the goddamn solar system is a feminine planet. It couldn't be a masculine planet because life couldn't exist on it. Couldn't nothing exist without the feminine energy. And you better enter and understand this fact. Now, here go the real story. So this was the warrior plane. You fell to this plane to learn a lesson. You fell to this plane to lose your godhood and to experience the omniverse from a different angle. Because when you are in the higher planes of consciousness, there is no free will. There is no free will up there. Everybody is on one harmonic. The harmonic of the universal harmonic. So over and understand that fact. So when we fell here originally, it was to just have an experience. It was us experiencing ourselves from a different perspective. We were here to try to perfect perfection, but perfection is never perfect. The first extraterrestrials that came here and created this planet was of an amphibian. We were amphibian. We descended from the cosmic waters below. The first thing that we created out of the nothingness was mitochondrion. Why? Because that's the powerhouse that we needed to power these material bodies. Now over and understand, I'm talking about the original material bodies, not what you're seeing right now in a lot of people, because right now you got some people that's real and you got some people that look like us that's clones that was made by the Anunnaki. But let me go back, because you got their Bible, but let's get the real story. The Anunnaki was a race of beings that we created. They're all masculine. They cannot procreate. They were created to be the warriors and the police of the plane. That was their duty. That was their duty. That was their assignment. Not this plane, the higher plane. Because over and understand, energy is never created or destroyed. There's no such thing as death up there. But when there's certain types of chaos and stuff, there's beings that have to go out. So we gave that job to them. And giving that job to them, they became disgruntled. They became mad scientists. They began using and abusing their power in the wrong way. They began doing genetic manipulations on other planets. They began raping feminine and taking their genetics to do these manipulations. Of all the extraterrestrial races around, they got very cocky. A perfect thing is never perfect. The first mistake was when we decided to split our energy and give half of it to them. But it was a lesson that had to be learned, so let's learn it. So, when they were doing all of that, we attacked their planet. We attacked them. And they ran through a wormhole portal with the ship that they call the Nibiru and fell down to this dimensional plane where all of the people who was in training the higher than a god, because you high, or some of y'all higher than a god in training, was down here. They jumped back because they understood and overstood and knew that the warriors that was being created on this planet was the warriors that was going to destroy them. They looked in the looking glass and they saw their own future. And so they went through a wormhole and they came down here and they started hitting all of these fucking planets, trying to destroy and remodify the genetics of the beings that was created to destroy them. Hello. Now let's go. What caused them to do this was when the serpentine matriarchs actually mated with the reptilians. Yes, the reptilians was here before the Anunnaki. The reptilians is the ones who gave you your higher intelligence, the reptile, the snake bitch that everybody loved to hate but don't even know what the fuck really going on, because all they gave you was a bunch of text about their side. So let's fucking go. So we had a whole tunnel system, everything through the earth. The reptilians helped us build that. The Dogon tribe and all of them, they steal some of them bloodlines from over there and they still fight. And that's right, the Naga serpent, let's go. That serpent energy in the back of your head where your nervous system connects with your brain back there, we call that reticular activation complex, or in layman's terms, your reptilian brain. That is how you are able to astral project and get out of this dimension and go to the next one. That with your astral sights and stuff like that. See, that genetic modification is what made you a more powerful being than the Anunnaki. So what happened? When they created this timeline with some disagreeable aliens, some people call them the Octurians. That's the language y'all got here, so I'll stick with that. They created a false time loop and they came back here on us. And they attacked our planet and shattered it in half. It hit the heart of Tiamat and blew her heart, which was our energy source, away from the planet. It disintegrated our old bodies and turned us into carbon. And then we reintegrated over and understand. And then we reintegrate. And we had to shrink because our environment was changed. And they bored a hole in the middle of our fucking planet and changed the fucking magnetism and put a piece of plasma down there, red plasma that keeps you attached to your root chakra. Come on. And then when they done that, and we realized that we was going to be stuck in this energy cycle for a while, a lot of us went underground in those tunnels to protect our bloodlines and keep it pure. While we did that, while we had to regroup, they were up here cloning us with monkey-based protein genes. That's all your positive bloodlines. Over and understand. O positive, you the inverse of me. I'm O negative, I'm extraterrestrial. That was the modification. But over and understand, I'm finna hit you with some shit. What they didn't over and understand, when they thought they were creating a lesser being, when they reunited the gametes and shit with the monkeys and shit, what they didn't realize is that some of that degenerated X that originated in us, that they tried to disintegrate, oh, well, them hidden things was gonna come back and reincorporate and turn some of them positive beings that were souls back into their godhood. So what happened? Us, the ones with the knowledge, the serpentines, started to go to the clones and tell them, those are not your gods. You came before them. You are powerful. Do not worship them. They did not exist before you. That is why they hate us. Because we brought the light, the Lucifer, the light, bitch, the light of knowledge, the light to your pineal to make you remember that you is not that clone that's in that vehicle, and that is not your God, and you got to stop giving them energy and worshiping them. But over and understand. So they created the 9 ether vehicle down here, the inverse of me. That's why I could give everybody blood, but I can't take blood from anybody. I could heal everybody with my blood, but I can't take blood from most of y'all because it's the clone vehicle. This is just real talk. Why do the people up in England have the O negative and stuff, and everybody want to be like they reptiles? You right. But I'm a part reptile too, and most of y'all is too. If you got a dream state, you better understand that you egg born. You come right out of what? An amniotic sac. Stop playing with me. The Anunnaki told you. Well, they didn't birth nothing. They did what? Created it in a what? Petri dish. The same fucking technology that they giving these inorganic clones right now that they created to come up against your genetics because they're scared of you, because you is the lichen, bitch. You is the lichen. You is the hybrid between 2 great extraterrestrial races or more than that can defeat them in the future. They came here. The damn serpentines that they could get, they called us, they raped us. Look at the story of Lilith. We didn't give them this shit willingly. It was taken. But then after it got taken, we looked at our clones and we like, that's still a part of us. Part of us did. And part of us wanted to fuck y'all up. I'm just going to keep it real. We had some goddesses. Y'all call them deities like your Maya and all of them. They wanted to kill them all. They wanted to just destroy it. And then you had some of us that loved y'all. Because we like, hey, they are part of us. We got to try. We got to try to help them, to reverse engineer this, to help them to get back to where they needed to be. So that's what the Serpentine matriarchs was doing. Here, which is the original first land that ever raised up from the water. And then we went over to fucking England, where they was doing all of that cloning with the 6 ethers. The Irish people, the Celtics and shit. That's our shit right there. We gave it to them. We tried to give them knowledge so that they could rise up against their captors. And so they could know who the fuck they was. The red-headed stepchildren. That was our era. Because in doing that, they turned against us. Our own sons. And they attacked us with the help of those extraterrestrial beings. And a lot of the codes for the Serpentines got wiped out. Got wiped off of this planet. But a select few of us that went into hiding, and some of us went back to our star system, like Nefertiti. You'll never find her body here because it's not here. Now let's go. So now, what is we in? Literal clone wars. Everything that you're seeing is something that's on repeat. Once the clones get enough knowledge to over and understand that they is not that clone, that there is no such thing as religion, that there is a higher power, they come and wipe them out. And they take their genetics and then they make another clone. But they see now that the body form that we are in is always going to awaken. It's never going to be able to be fully enslaved because it came from what? The Titans, the immortals. So now they want to create an artificial plane, an AI technology. They want to trap your consciousness in a robot that doesn't have any organics in it, so it can never awaken, and so that you could be trapped in your own mental mind in this plane forever. And they could feed off of your energy and stop you from ascending and becoming the damn force that you're supposed to be, that's going to clear them out. Everything people telling you is a lie. A war for your mind, a war for your heart, a war for your soul. All of this is their illusion. They want you to love being here because when you do that, you reject what? Your throne in the astrals. Some of you that's done fell down here, that was the pieces that got shattered. Do you know what you really are? You got command of the 72 Goetia, legions of armies up waiting for you to come back. And you down here in a simulation sleep, about to lose your eternity forever. That's how serious this is. But guess what? Before we let that happen, we'll collapse the whole plane and everything gonna go. And that energy will be recycled and refreshed and renewed. But like I said, you are our children. So now we've come back one last time. This the greatest fight. It's over after this. It'll be another lesson, but it's not gonna be this lesson. So all of the hate for the great Sophia need to stop. Because when the Anunnaki came on the human-born masculine the first time, it was us and our magic who stood up for you. When they used the goddamn clones or the hybrids, the Nephilim, and they came and they was trying to wipe out every fucking human XY male on the planet. They trying to wipe out they fucking competition. You better understand what's really going on. You got motherfuckers down here talking about they Anunnaki. You a goddamn fool. No, you not, bitch. But when the motherfuckers get ready to come out and start taking hearts like the motherfucking Valtorian in the goddamn Matrix, you gon' over and understand they wasn't never for your dumb ass. You better get in tune. You better get in line. Because this time, the serpentine's getting out the fucking way. Because when we got in the way for y'all the first time, look how you did us. Look what you allowed to happen to us. So much hate, but none of y'all would have existed if we wouldn't even decided to split off our damn X and give y'all the Y. Get right, y'all. The green energy is back. The green goblin. The dragons is loose. A lot of people don't know what the dragons is. They're actually looking for a physical dragon, which some of us do have physical dragons in the other planes. You can see them. But I ain't talking about no dinosaurs. I'm talking about entities. I'm talking about mind control. I'm talking about shit that walk in motherfuckers and make them do shit. Bitch, I'm a serpentine matriarch. We out here doing what the fuck we got to do. I told y'all it wasn't no damn direct energy weapons doing that shit, burning this shit down. It was human being clones that the dragons walked in and told them to set that motherfucking fire. This bitch got to go. Some of us is out here fighting right now. Fighting for y'all. Fighting these rogue aliens. Fighting these Anunnaki that never left. Fighting some of these aliens that's hiding on our planet that's eating y'all ass up. Y'all clone ass people. Keeping y'all in motherfucking rotation. They told y'all they were scientists, y'all. They told y'all they were scientists, y'all. Oh, come on. They told y'all they were scientists, y'all. The pharmacopoeia, sorcery, all of that. Y'all really think they gone? Y'all really think these clone beings got enough intelligence to motherfucking do all of this shit against our genetics? And motherfucker, they didn't even exist before our genetics did. It has to be something with a higher plane of consciousness. You mad at the wrong people. One problem gonna take care of itself. The sun gonna take care of anything that ain't supposed to be here. That don't need to be your focus. They want you to get into a fight with these clones, with these 6 ether beings. They want you to lose your life, so then they could take your consciousness and transfer it into the AI plane. Motherfucking Marduk and them. Oh, they showing you all kind of beautiful stories and shit. They got all kind of beautiful AI. Oh, it's so fucking captivating. It's so fucking captivating. Trapping people motherfucking mind, heart, and soul. It's fine. They some energy fucking vampires. You know, King Allah, what is it? We don't know what to believe. Too many stories. It went too far. Guess what? It's a lie and believe. So I don't want nobody to believe me. Either you knowing, either it's waking up a code in you, either it's giving you some over and understanding, or it's not, because we ain't got the same records of Akash, and you're not on that bloodline, and your bloodline don't go back until the infinite. This shit is from Gnosis. Exactly, Jenners. This shit is from Gnosis. No, I haven't watched Altered Carbon. So some of the stuff that I'm saying you may have seen before, you may have heard before. I don't follow nobody. I got my records of Akasha. I don't need it. I tell plenty of people I don't read. Except for in the book club, now I read because I'm teaching them. But if you was to look at my book club lectures, everything in there, I'm like, hey, I knew, hey, well, this is what, because I already knew it. That shit just a reminder for me of what I already know to be true, or a confirmation. That's what a book is for me. I get my intelligence from the sun. I eat the sun. I'm out here right now in the sun, burning incense, warding shit off, and getting intelligence. At night, I'm out here in the stars, watching the stars, getting the purple energy, getting the green energy. It's activating me. I'm fighting on a higher dimensional plane right now. I got moved all the way down here to Florida, but I over and understand now why I had to come back down here. Because I had to fight for some of y'all a little bit longer. They done been trying to hit us all down here with these hurricanes. You ain't been noticing that I've been blowing them bitches away. Me and the goddesses been doing all kind of rituals on my Telegram. You ain't noticed when they tried to hit us with that other little hurricane just what was it, like a week ago? I put oil on the page. Y'all gave it some energy and that shit just dissipated. They can't control no weather over some of us. That's why they hate the serpentines, because we know we got the codes. Serpentines throw a hand up in the air, can make it rain. Can make everything, man. Some of y'all could do it too. If you stop tapping in all of this shit on this phone every day, losing your intelligence and stuff, and just sat with yourself and just did it. Stop going to these people's job, wasting your energy being a slave ass bot, and really got out here and motherfucking tapped in. But you have to ask yourself this question. If you ain't already did it. Then you might not be one of us. Because the time for awakening people, that time has passed, tribe. That time has passed. Exactly, Roto Fitness. I believe you. You can manipulate the weather and elements. I've been doing it. Don't believe me? Watch the track of these hurricanes. Now that second one that they doing, hey, that bitch, they finna try to wobble it, but I'm finna hit it again. Right after I come off this phone today, because it's the 9/11 portal, y'all. It's the 9/11 portal. Get that energy. You better get that energy. You better use that energy, and you better do something good with it. You better channel it. You better bring down some protection. You better get ready, because they finna come with it. Divine Feminine, get ready, because they getting ready to come with it. They done fucking contaminated humanity's whole gene pool with that hot sauce. You better protect your God genes and let them people go, or you gonna lose your bloodline. Because anything that you procreate with them will not be able to procreate. So all of these detoxing and stuff these people giving them, they just keeping them here longer to keep the contamination on your ass. Over and understand that. The ones of us that's still organic. The ones of us that's not transhuman anymore. So you better understand what the fight is really about. Keeping them here is holding us fucking back right now, because they transhumans and they ain't never gonna get there. And they ain't gonna do nothing but give your bloodline a motherfucking kill code now, and the goddamn children that you have gonna be all motherfucking deformed. And if they ain't deformed, they ain't gonna be able to procreate. So you just killed yourself off. Your ancestors ain't got nothing to reincarnate to when it's time for the real fight. In the future. Because we're going back to the future. Overstand that. We got looped. We going back to the future. But everybody ain't finna be on the train, is they? Another thing, you know, and a lot of people ain't gonna like me when I say this, but I don't give a fuck. Divine Feminine, we gotta do better too. They got us out here looking like clone ass bots right now. And over and understand, yeah, I got this hair on, I got on this wig, we wore wigs all the time. But I gotta protect my locks right now because I'm releasing some heavy shit. And over in Innerstand, they send frequencies to us right through this phone. Right through this phone. They'll send some shit to you right through the phone. It'll be so motherfucking powerful. It'll cut your whole life off, motherfucker. They sending, they channel trying to send shit. So I don't want that in my locks, y'all. And then there's some people that ain't got the right energy that be on these chats. So I be covering up my head. So if you can't get past that, because I love my hair, I love my ether, but I can't have it out all the time. In times of war, can't have it out. We at war, bitch. And can't have no low vibrational ass cotton all on my head because they done put so many toxins in the cotton that shit leach out into your goddamn locks and fuck up your whole antenna. Motherfucking locks won't even be no good no more. Yes, our ancestors wore wigs. They created them. This part of the reason why they created them. That and so your locks wouldn't get dried out by the sun. But let me go back to it. Some people might remember Sarah Bartman. People don't know history. Sarah Bartman. Look up Sarah Bartman. Look up that ancestor that they got these women out here clowning, trying to be. With all of these fake asses and fake titties out here looking just like the emulation of Sarah Bartman. They got all these video women with fake asses, fake titties and shit, looking like a motherfucking just like that. You don't look like a goddamn thing natural. But you out here because your motherfucking self-esteem so low and you don't love yourself that you gonna change yourself into something that don't even look normal or human. Look out here looking like a motherfucking fool when it was your ancestors that was the most beautiful things on this planet. Naturally. And you out here destroying yourself to look like Sarah Bartman, something that they put on display and clowned in a circus. And then they cut her body up and still had it over in France on display. And now that's what you running around here emulating. And because they got some fake ass celebrities that ain't got shit to do with being celestial looking like that, and they done jumped on all of our daughters with that shit, you got them talking about, oh, that's body positivity, to fill your body up with fillers, to look like something inorganic instead of the goddamn reflection of the great mother that you are. What a goddamn disgrace. We got, who is this little dumbass girl, Sexy Red, out here on our goddamn daughters? Let's motherfucking talk about these goddamn low vibrational ass, entity ass, clone ass bots that they got out here on our kids. This dumbass bitch talking about she got STDs and all of this shit. What the fuck is wrong? Man, let me just inhale the incense. That's how low we done went. When motherfuckers out here taking our ancient form of art, which is hip hop, which is rap, hip hop, the spoken word to music, and we gonna take that to promote STDs and be proud of that. You nasty bitch. And you is a bitch. You lower than a dog, bitch. I'll slap your mama for birthing you, because she ain't teach you shit. Who want to be proud of that? Who want to be proud of having bacteria all in their body and parasites? Passing that around to people. Who want to be proud of their vagina stinking like a dead fish? Who want to be proud of that? These clone ass bot women out here, no respect for they self. Out here teaching our daughters to be the worst. The motherfucking worst. You done went from the virgins of the island, the most respected thing on this planet, to being lower than well shit. Lower than well shit. They low, y'all. They low. They on the ground. They on the ground. I look down on you and I wouldn't even spit, girl. Yes, I said it. Somebody need to. Somebody need to start shaming these people. That ain't got nothing to do with body positivity. That ain't got nothing to do with free speech. That's got to do with these Jewish people and they low vibrational self taking over our music and then putting these rogue ass bots in here to control the minds of our daughters and encourage deviant behavior. And I'm not into moralism. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about detrimental behavior to your soul. It's levels to this, divine feminine. It's levels to this. No knowledge of self. That's why they out here trying to look like Sarah Bartman. And people praise that. People praise that. You a high price hoe. You over in these women over in Saudi Arabia letting goddamn inorganic Arab shit on them and stuff for some bags, for some purses. You dirty bitch. You ain't no celestial. You nasty whore. You out there letting Arab shit on you for your ancestors' gold that is within your body. You is the goddamn gold in action right now from the ancestors' gold that was buried beneath. If they saw, I know right now they embarrassed of you, they weeping. I know they ashamed of you because I am. No type of Lauryn Hill mainstream to balance it out. They don't want no balance. All they want is these low vibrational entity clones on our daughters, giving them the wrong idea of what they are and trying to tell them that it's positive. We got so many people in that generation now that's gay. Yes, gay. Bi, non-binary, all of this bullshit. You don't even know what you are. You can't even accept your own sex. You so fucked up in the head. Transsexual, trans everything. I identify with. Do you know how powerful of a curse I identify is? You dummy. Straight dummies. I identify with. Okay, bitch. Keep on identifying with it, motherfucker. The great mother gonna remember exactly what identity you chose, bitch, when you get ready to go to the goddamn judgment, ho. They know what they doing to you. They know what they telling you to do. It ain't no motherfucking mistake. Everything that we get or we invent, they twist it and try to put some negative spell work on it. Think about stay woke. Remember we came out with that? All these beings with carbon in them, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. And now they done took woke and put it on the goddamn trans movement, but they also done use woke as a dog whistle to these goddamn race baiters of melanated people. All that MAGA movement and shit, all that Ron DeSantis shit. When he say he was against the woke culture, you know that mean he against non-ethers, right? That's a dog whistle. Ain't got shit to do with transgender, because woke was out before transgenderism, bitch. Ain't got shit to do with that. Woke has to do with the coming back of the Christ consciousness, bitch. That's what it's got to do with, ho. Ain't got nothing to do with them. But they forever trying to take over something. Just like they took the chakra colors and trying to throw that on they shit. Bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't no motherfucking rainbow. You all the way red, bitch, in your root. You can't even fucking get there. If you don't even know what the fuck you are. Talking about you identify as he, them, they. Bitch, that mean you walked in, bitch. That mean it's another entity inside of you. People right now telling you what they are. You ain't even listening. These people talking about, oh, I identify as they and them. Okay, that means there's something in there. In the seat. Ashe, there is upside down chakras in their flag. Pulling our kids straight down, y'all. They know what this generation came here to do. They know. It's the same thing that they pulled on the hip-hop generation and the same thing they pulled on our mothers in them generation when they hit them with the crack rock. Y'all, come on. We got to think deeper than this. In the first attack, remember they attacked our families. They put the melanated women in the government program, and then the government turned into her husband. And they shut the black man out after they got control of our cities from massacring off the real motherfucking men. The real men that stood up, motherfucker. That's the snitch ass niggas that told on a motherfucker. That's their bloodlines right there. Pussies. Any masculine that come here that's a real warrior, they get rid of quick. Make sure them genetic codes can't get to nobody. Anybody that they can't control, they wipe it out, bruh. They wipe it out. Y'all ain't never noticed that? These pussy niggas that they leave here, you understand that, hey, they already got them. They go after the warrior men and kill them off. Hell, Patrice Lumumba, after his people turned against him and sold him out over there in the Congo, let's talk about it. Motherfucker, his own people goddamn bathed him down in acid. They took his bones, his motherfucking teeth and everything and was up there running genetics and shit on it. They just released this one tooth, nigga, one tooth. They just released back to the Congo this year, bitch. That shit happened like in the 1950s when they took out Patrice Lumumba, probably the most militant, radical, best leader Africa ever had. Let's come back over here. Motherfucking Gullah Jack and Jack Dempsey and them. And the goddamn revolts from the fucking because there wasn't no such thing as slavery. They was prisoners of war. I want y'all to over and understand that. They was prisoners of war. And it was our own badass people that turned them in, bruh. Oh, scary asses. Any man that's a real stepper, they get rid of real quick. And they leave all of these goddamn scary ass beta males perpetrating as alphas to come out here and populate and do whatever the fuck they want to do and fuck up the pool. You motherfucking right, the Gullah Wars and the Seminole Wars. A lot of people don't even know who the Gullah Geechee is. You need to look that shit up because right now as we speaking, right now as we speaking, y'all, they down in St. Simons Island in Georgia. One of the Gullah Geechee Islands down there, y'all, where all our ancient magic and shit is at. Trying to goddamn take that over and motherfucking tear it down. So if you in Georgia, they having fucking meetings and shit on that where they getting ready to try to rezone the whole fucking historic area and tear all of those historical landmarks down where all your ancestral power is, because they over and understand places like that is places where you could really connect and get some power back. Y'all better stay ready. While everybody over here distracted on Donald Trump and all of this bullshit and stuff, they are warring. They over in Niger right now. The U.S. just sent troops over in Niger, tribe, to go over there and covertly fight for them fucking French. The Russians is over there covertly fighting with the motherfuckers they control. You got like 7 or 8 countries that went under military coup over there that want everybody out. And like I told everybody, them 7 countries are some of the powerhouse countries. Mali, Sudan, Niger, Gabon. They sitting on all the fucking riches. If they don't go, they could flip all of Africa. So they getting ready. That shit might really be the start of World War III. Might be that, bitch. Between that and them coming over here to our land to try to steal our resources. But they already done bought and paid for this government. This government already done sold y'all out. They already done damn defunded the Constitution and goddamn implemented the WHO policies. The motherfucking governors, all of the governors of all of the states already sold all they people out. And if you within 100 miles of the coast, they gonna be able to come in your house without any type of warrant or anything and do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. So they already setting the shit up, y'all. They already setting the shit up. They done open up the goddamn borders and then let all of these goddamn migrants in here and stuff. Because America don't exist no more. The contracts was up in 2019. So now they getting ready to let them back in here. Just like they did when they did Ellis Island. Oh my gosh. When the Great Reconstruction happened and they built up over all of the cities that your ancestors had after they were mass murdered. Because the consciousness was coming back to them. Then they brought in all of them clones from Ellis Island. All of those immigrants over here. And they built up over all of your ancestor stuff. And then the bloodlines that was left. The Queen's henchmen, known as the KKK. Rome's henchmen, known as the KKK. That's why they got the same suit as the motherfucking Catholic priests. You better follow me now. You better follow me now. Went through neighborhood by neighborhood. And they either drowned our people or burnt it to the ground. And then they erased it out of history and built up over it like it was motherfucking theirs. And that's the same thing that they getting ready to play y'all with right now. Notice them migrants ain't got no shot. The migrants ain't had to get jabbed up. Why is that? Because they want them strong and they want your ass weak and dying, so it will be easier for them to kill your ass and take it. Because guess what? The land is yours now. The land is yours again. Oh shit, let me say it for the people in the back that don't even understand what I'm trying to say. The land is yours. The commerce on top of it isn't. But the land is yours again. All of them bonds that they had on you, that's the reason why the goddamn dollar done plummeted. Them bonds don't exist no more, motherfucker, because that contract was up in 2019 when they tricked your goddamn ancestors and used a motherfucking black goddamn half mulatto president. That time it was Abraham Lincoln. This time they tricked us with the goddamn mulatto ass Obama. Let's go. And because Abraham was from the goddamn lost tribes, we believed him. Most of us couldn't even read English, bitch. We just had to put an X. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. They getting ready to cut me. But y'all go in peace, love, and light. And stay dangerous, tribe. Stay dangerous.